Hi Stampers! It's Tina Shaw from TinaLovesToStamp.com, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Fairborn, Ohio. I am so glad you've joined me today. I've been MIA for 2 weeks. Don't know why, just busy. So I wanted to show you the card kit for this coming week. And this is for my club class, but anyone else that would like to make these, I do have extra kits. So I just want to show you briefly, and then I'm going to show you how I made this particular card today. So this one is using designer series paper. That's the main focus of this card, and then the little happy birthday on there. So this one is our easy peasy card. This is the art gallery paper. Love it. This one is my happy Mother's Day card. And I don't know if you can hear that or not. But this has the belly band. And then when you open it up, you have a pack of pansy seeds. And that hence is the pansy set that I'm going to be using on that one. And then this one I'm calling just the Happy Blend and Alcohol Technique card. I am in love with this technique. I wanted to use just a single color on this one, and I just love how it turned out. So if you're interested in this kit, it is $10. And you can let me know if you would like that on my blog, TinaLovesToStamp.com. And just click the Contact Me, and I will get back with you. Just leave me your address, email address, and I will contact you. Okay, this card is so fun. I did make one, I don't know if it was 3 weeks ago, that was my first try with doing this technique. And this one I just had 2 colors. I had, this was Mango Melody. You always want to use the dark blend. And I added the little daisies. I just thought it turned out adorable. So today I just decided that I wanted to do just one color. So let's bring in the scrap paper, and let me show you how I did that. So let me go over pieces of my card here. My card base is basic white, and this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 and folded. And then I have a piece of polished pink cardstock. This is one of the new in colors. It has become my favorite. I love this color. I love all the in colors this time. Just right off the bat, they're all just gorgeous. 5 1/4 by 4, not 5.5. This one is 5 by 3 3/4. And then I have a piece of vellum cardstock, and this one is 5.5 by 4 1/4, which is the whole size of the front of a card. And we're going to cut that down after we color it. So I'm going to put that there. I have already gone ahead and cut out my butterflies using the dies that go with the Butterfly Brilliant stamp set. Love, love, love this stamp set. I think I've already showed you how it comes. I cut this one apart so I could use the little butterflies individually. And this is how it comes. It comes in one big stamp. And then there's one big die to cut them all out at one time, which is awesome. If you don't want that, you can always take a pair of metal clips and cut those apart. And then here are the individual detailed dies, and these are the ones that I used to cut out these 3. So I did this one in the polished pink, and these are in the basic white. Okay, so that's what I've done with that. And then the Happy, I used the Pretty Perennials, which is available for the rest of this month. Or is it till June? No, I can't remember. Anyhow, it is still available if you want to get this, and it does have matching dies. So, okay. Now I've cut out a die. So, anyway, I cut that out in the white. I cut out 2 little strips of white. These are a 1/4 inch by 3 3/4. Yeah. Yep, right there. And then I just put them behind. And I just cut that up just to have a little pretty, you know, something different instead of just a little line across. Here's my envelope. Okay. So, what we're going to do first is we're going to take our vellum, and then I have okay, here is 91% alcohol. I found this at my local pharmacy, Rite Aid, and so I've just poured some in a little cup, and I use a paintbrush. Let's see where I stuck my paintbrush. And it actually stained pink because I didn't keep it clean. And then I'm using my dark polished pink blend. So all I did, I made pretty big splotches. I put a lot of ink on there. And then I put my brush in the alcohol, the 91%, not 70. All I had was 70. You got to have the 91 or higher. And now I'm taking my little air tool. I think this was called like an air spritzer. And all you do is just squeeze out some air. This was a tool that Stampin' Up! Had a few years ago. And you actually put a marker in it, one of our classic markers, in this hole, tightened it up, and then this would just spray some ink off of the tip of the marker. But they did away with that. So if you don't have this, you can use a straw and blow in it, or you can use a baby nasal aspirator, you know, the little thing handheld that you just squeeze. So, or you can just blow it. I don't know. Okay, see how that spreads, how the air just moves that along. Okay, so now I'm just adding another little splotch. Adding my alcohol, just all the way around it. And then, I love how this color just breaks down into different colors. It's so cool. Kind of shows up like pinks and purples. Probably the mixture of the color and the dyes. Isn't that so cool? I love it. I like the little run marks in it. Some people say they don't, but I think it's kind of neat. So, all right. Oops, wrong end. I want the... And I have seen others have taken and just drawn on all of their splotches of color and then put their alcohol on all at once. I prefer to do it this way because I like having the availability or the opportunity to mix these colors individually into one another. And I think it's really neat, too, how it kind of takes on the look of flowers, I think. It's just like a big, big, big flower. Now, you can put on as much or as little color. That is your preference. But I like to have it quite a bit. And then after I do all of these, I am going to show you how I also take and add my gold leafing to it. that Stampin' Up! Has. We had it last year and they have carried that over. I'm really happy about that because it just is a beautiful accent. Okay. Super fun. Oh my goodness. You just have to do this before you can even say how much fun it is, because you just never know what it's going to look like when you're finished. They just all turn out different. Personally, I love it. This is my favorite new technique. And I love how it just blends into the other pieces that I've already, the other splotches that I've already colored. Isn't that just so cute? Now I do want to do the edges just a little bit because I am going to cut off the edges, and then I will use those strips around the inside of my card. See, this is just so cool. You can't do it wrong. It just, any way you do it, it's going to come out right. I really squirted that. Okay. Look how cool this is. And that's why you really need a piece of scratch paper under it, because I make a big mess, as you can see. Okay. I am pretty happy with that. Let me get it dry just a smidgen more. And I really love Stampin' Up's vellum cardstock because it is a heavier vellum than other companies have, and it doesn't just curl up in a little circle or roll. Okay, so there it is. Isn't that so cute? I love it. Okay, so now clean that off just a bit. And then another little trick is to take, and you see I have just a little bit of alcohol on here, and then just add some specks, which will dry into like little splotches, little dots, which I love. Water spots, I guess. So that is super easy, and all I did was, oh, I got a little much right there. Dry that. Can you see my little dots? Just adding the little dots. And if you just wanted to do that on a card, I guess you could do that too. Okay, so there's that. Ta-da! So I'm going to let that piece totally dry. And while that is drying, I am going to put together the rest of the card. So here's my card base. And then here is my pink piece, which I can go ahead and put this one onto my base because I don't have any ribbons on this card. So I can go ahead and put that on there, like that. Okay, so I'm using the polished pink, and I want to use, I'm just going to stamp happy and just hold that down for a second. This was just the cutest stamp set. I love the happy in it, but it is being retired. So if you like that and you want that, you need to get it this month. Okay, so on the inside, I want to put a little butterfly. And this is one that I have mounted already. And there that is. Okay, is to stamp a butterfly on my envelope while I'm stamping here. There and here. Cute! So I'll set that over there to dry. Now I think that's all of my stamping. Okay, so let's see if it's dry. I did want to show you my gold before I put that together. And this part is so cool too. I have just some glue, and this is a fine tip bottle, and I just want to just kind of go around some edges of color here. And let's see, where else here? You don't want a whole lot. I mean, you could if you wanted to. Let's see. Let's do some down here. But some of this will be covered up by my little word piece. Let's do one more right here. There we go. And that's all I want to do. Let me put that back in there. Okay, so now I'm going to take my gold leafing, and I'm telling you what, this lasts for a long, long time. This is my first one that I bought, and look at all this I have. When you get it, you do want to put it in a larger container because it seems to like blow up or expand. So I just want to take a few pieces and lay these down just on my glue lines. And you try not to get the glue on your fingers, because then it will stick to your fingers and makes it not very fun for me, because then it's sticking to me instead of the paper. So I'm just going to lay this on here for just a minute. Kind of push that in to the glue. A few more little pieces. Just depends on how much gold accent you want on there. I just think it's gorgeous. So of course I like to put it on. Kind of heavy. But I don't know if you have seen in the new catalog, who has their new catalog. If you haven't got one and you are a customer of mine, or you want to become a customer of mine, let me know and I will send one to you immediately. Just let me know on my blog, or comment at the bottom of the video. Now I'm just going to take, that one wasn't quite dry yet, and just kind of scoop these off of here. Isn't that so cute? So it's just kind of like little veins of gold. And I just did that. Okay. So here's my gold. Isn't that pretty? I got that piece a little thick. That's okay. You just never know how it's going to look. But every time I've done it, I love the end result. Okay. Cute. Isn't that pretty? All right. So now I want to take my adhesive, and I want to put this close to the edge. Okay. All right. So I want to line this up here, right on the edge of my cardstock, and the vellum. There. Isn't that pretty behind there? The white just really accentuates the colors in here. All right, so now I want to take just my little trimmer and I just want to cut this extra off of here. It's not wanting to go through because I got some glue on it. That's all right though too. Okay, so I'm just gonna line that right up there. Cut that piece off. Now I want to turn it this way and just cut this piece off here. Okay. Cute. Isn't that adorable? Okay, now you can take this piece and go ahead and put this on here. Like this. Okay. And then I want to take my two little strips and I just want to put that down at the bottom and just apply some adhesive. And I want that up a little bit so it won't be all the way to the edge when I put on my happy in the center there. That's good. And then one more. That's right there, about right there. Okay. And now I want to pop up my happy using dimensionals. I'm going to put a couple on each end. And probably here, whoops, and here, and one in the middle. And then just put these on here. I always intend to make these videos short, and they never turn out short. It's going long. Okay, so now I just want to put this right onto here. Isn't that so cute? And now on the inside, I want to add my strip. Here, do have just a little bit of paper on there. And I've already got some sticky on it, but I'm going to put more. And then just add this right on the edge. Isn't that cute? Okay, so there's my inside. And now finish with my pretty little butterflies. I have some that's already popped out better. Okay, so this one is going to go this way. This one will go this way. And then this one will go that way. Ah, I just love it. All right, now for these, what I did was I just took a little piece of my dimensional sheet and just cut it like in a little teeny strip and put this on the back of the butterfly. Then just popped him on there like that. And then I did it 2 more times. And these even need to be shorter. They have tiny little bodies there. So now put this one here. Oops, stuck to my finger, my thumb. Not good. Okay. Pull the backing off. And then put this one here. And now take the pretty little pink one and put it right there. Isn't that just adorable? And then, oh my goodness, to finish this off, you are going to want these things, but they're on back order already until June, I think. The end of June, the 1st of June, I can't remember. June 17th. Okay, there's that. Now, these beautiful in color, I got ink on me, little rhinestone gems. They are so gorgeous, especially these pink ones. But sorry to say, they sold out. The demand was so high that they had to reorder. I think I'll put a little one here. Isn't that just the cutest thing? And I'm going to put a little one right here and here. Whoops, stay down there. And there we go. And I think that's it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried it or if you would like a kit. And come back for the other 2 cards. And I hope to see you really soon. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And have a great weekend. Bye.